So the best part is you don't have to contour. If you have a face that is 3 times longer than it is wide, that means you have an oblong shaped face. That means it is kind of close to an oval, but a little bit longer than that. And with that, you might notice that you have natural contours to your face, maybe under your cheekbone or here at your temple. And the theory of face shapes is that you always want to be as close to an oval as possible. The oval is the ideal face shape. So me being oblong, what I would do is I would contour or bronze, which I do. I bronze. So adding my bronzer here to my forehead, that brings down my forehead instead of it being so long and me having so much empty space. Then I would probably contour here, my chin, and then I would most definitely add highlight and blush here to the tops of my cheek. What that is also going to do is add volume to my face. So since my face is so thin and so narrow, I want to make it look more rounded, more oval. So that is going to add that volume where I'm missing it here on the sides of my face. And if you can see, I have a natural contour here. So I don't want to add any contour or bronzer here because what that's going to do is just make my face look more triangular at the bottom, and it's just going to make me look older and gaunt. So I really hope this helped all my oblong-faced people. This is for my oblong face people with very long, narrow faces. I know the trend is to contour here, right at your temple, to contour here, and then of course contour here on your cheekbones. I can truly advise against that for specifically oblong people or people with very thin, narrow faces. If you have a narrow temple here where you can see that is a hollow area for me, you are contouring there, you are going to make your temple and your eyes look very sunken. That's going to age you like nobody's business. Because we have narrow faces, we want to really add volume to the face. Make sure you're maybe not contouring as much as people with a rounder face, and try placing blush or highlight here and here, just for a little pop. This is a great example of how to contour and highlight for a more long, narrow face like mine, which is oblong. I have a natural contour here, which is quite prominent, just right under my cheekbone and here onto my chin. But I still want color. I still want to place my bronzer or my contour color here on the top of my cheekbone to give me more lifted look. I also want to contour or bronze across my forehead because my forehead is quite large, so I want to bring down my hairline a little bit. I think the highlight placement just in the center of the face is beautiful. But see what happens when I actually turn it to the round face? If I'm looking straight on, do you see how angular I become? I become very square, almost like handsome Squidward. Here's the square face shape, and you can just see how a contour can change your face shape.